Mr. Stickermania from Louisville, Kentucky, in my pre-Abbey Road on the River, where I will be in 2 weeks on May 27th at Big Four Station Park in Jeffersonville, Indiana, right across the Ohio River from Louisville, Kentucky. Now I'm going to present my new arrivals of vintage music memorabilia for my Stickermania2853 eBay store. Got this is the third near mint peeled East Coast authentic butcher cover I've owned in the last 45 years of collecting the Beatles. There's no touch-ups on the slick. See how vivid those colors are, and it just almost shines their faces and their heads. There's no seam splits, no flaking wear, no writing on the back cover, just the usual aging of the tone color. The number 3 means it's the East Coast. This is the trunk slick that came off of here. Came off in one piece. A matching East Coast record, mono from East Coast with the small one. You got the original goldenrod capital inner sleeve, a copy of the Capitol recall letter, and a COA from the butchercover.com saying this is the original and authentic. Also got this factory sealed, which I think is early 1980s. The Beatles collection BC 13 from the United Kingdom. And why I think it's early 1980s, it didn't have the blue insert sealed in the back like they are from the mid 80s when they're getting closer to the digital area. But this is a real audiophile stereo pressing. And another clue is the original price is $347.65. That was the original price before they started discounting it in the late 80s. Here are my other new arrivals. Got these 1965 Beatles Soakies made by Colgate-Palmolive, which the plant was right across the river in Jeffersonville, also Indiana. It's closed up now, but that's where they made these Soakies. They only made Paul and Ringo because they were the most popular Beatles in the United States at the time. But they're in nice shape. There's a little wear to Ringo's big nose. But those are the original boxes. You can see by the aging on them. And the heads still have the working cap with no splits, no cracks on the head. Really nice shape. Also have this factory sealed 1968 first issue, first day in December of the Beatles White Album. You know, because it has a dot and it's under $1 million. It's 711,205. You can see the pasted on slicks. You can see the breathe holes right there and there. Gatefolds, factory sealed the mouth all the way. But when I was 14 working at the grocery store for my dad in a little grocery store, we had 3 registers and we had this little rack of brand new albums in 1968 when I was 14, and I told my dad, boy, I would sure like the Beatles White Album. Got it for Christmas, and that was the first Beatles album that I ever owned. So now I got this from a collector. He bought 2 of them in 1968. He played one and saved this for 53 years. And I just got a hold of it. It'll be on sale on my eBay store. A couple other things. Got this. These original press kits from United Artists from 1964 and 1965 of Hard Day's Night and Help. Got the press kit, opens up the folder. Got a synopsis of the movie and all the actors and what they played in the movie. And it's got 4 glossy slicks, one of each Beatle from the movie. And they're dated down there, 1964. John Lennon. You got this Help from 1965 and the original mailing envelope from United Artists. Press kit opens like that. You got the same thing. You also have some bonus preview tickets to the premiere showing of the movie. The actors and the synopsis, and the 4 glossies from the movie. Paul, pretty sure that's an outtake from the movie right there. John trying to ski. None of them were skiers, and they had to have stuntman that did the actual skiing in the movie. Ringo losing his pants, and all 4 of them playing in the snow. Got Abbey Road coming up here. Keep that the other direction. Keep these things in mint shape. Haven't been touched in 50 years. Got this 1974 pressing of Abbey Road from the United Kingdom with a laminated cover. No Her Majesty on the back. It's got -4, -3 HTM in the dead wax, which means Harry T. Moss recut these and has less bass roll off. Really audiophile pressing of Abbey Road. One other thing to say about Abbey Road. The first song on the B-side there, Here Comes the Sun, just made 1 billion streams. So the young generation has put that Here Comes the Sun with 400 other songs from young artists as one of the most streamed songs of all time. It just happened a few days ago. Got this Pink Floyd first pressing from 1975 of Wish You Were Here. It's still in the black shrink that covered up the white cover underneath. And it's a promo, has a timing strip on the back. Demonstration, not for sale. And the hype stickers there. It's got the 1A, 1B in the dead wax, the very first press. It's got the original thick colored inner sleeve, and also has the postcard, the original postcard for it, dated 1975. One other last thing, got a first pressing of Let It Bleed from Germany. It's got the blurb about the poster. The poster's not in here, but it's a first press from Germany without the royal sound on the label. And this is one of the best ways to hear the first track, Give Me Shelter. It really rocks on this pressing. The Rolling Stones in their full glory. And that is all my new arrivals for my Stickermania2853 store. Come down to Abbey Road on the River on Saturday, May 27th and say hi to me and Sticker Kid. We'll be making some live video streams. Thanks a lot.